what are we doing again? I took my break just now, so we're back after like about 2 hours. So. So could you actually could you actually have found them on your own, or says they're in the waterfall key from May. So because this is optional, search your gym. See, that's the thing. I didn't know where the fuck to enter the gym, and I could have sworn I thought that key was probably could have gone around somewhere else and found it, I guess. But I just had another thought. I need more, what is it, wood scraps to upgrade you. That's workable metal, and yeah, no. Workable metal. No. Yeah, that's what I had this is my thought. Oh, give me the bow. To make a bow. And to put it here. Because how many arrows do I have? Okay, so these are explosive arrows, and these are regular arrows. Let's go practice like 2 shots. Yeah, this is the other weapon I'm gonna have in my. This looks like the line. I don't think it's the actual line, but you know. Let me see if I just. Wow, that went up high. If I do that, now if I do this. That's still high. Still too high. Oops. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Okay, so. Yeah, it says get the key from May, but I doubt that, okay, let me see. Do I still have to go back? I doubt. Oh yeah, I have to go to the shallows. That's what we're doing right now. I might record right now in bulk. Just real quick, I'm gonna just build a little bit more arrows now. What do you need? Binding, sharp objects, shot. How much does this give? How much? No. So I have 11 right now. How much do I have now? So it makes 5. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep. Should be fine. Thing, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're good. It's morning. We have to go to the shallows. There's a food cache here, so I think that'll be useful. Very useful. Are those reclaimed? I think it is. I'm gonna wait until y'all stop shooting. One dead.
Let's do this, you and me.
So you gonna shoot? Or you just not gonna? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, brother. Are you gonna shoot? Ow! How the fuck did I get shot? How the fuck did I get shot? I don't fucking know, bro, but I'm definitely taking these, Oh, this is an actual gun. I'm gonna use it real quick just because I feel like it. Yeah, it's just because I feel like it. So she just died. So I just saw you just died. Oh. Yeah, you just died. So I can put you. Yeah, chill out. Whew. Got a lot of fucking. Alright, come here. I'm gonna fucking. Okay, so any of these zombies or walkers. Oh fuck, my back. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight. That's where we're going. It's kind of gross. What do you say? I don't think I've read this one.
Now is not the
Yes, I
time
have.
to be selfish. Now is the time to commit to a community.
These things
To
just
be
keep
part
moving.
of something. Our vision for the future is rooted
I suggest you get
in
lost.
hope.
Yeah, well.
It ensures a future for
I smell something
humanity.
rotten.
Cast despair aside. There is no point in clinging to it. Do not commit to
here.
isolation.
Drawing.
Dedicate yourself to a grander purpose, and you will not be alone. Trust in us to guide you,
Alright, hold up. Let me.
and we will put our trust in you. Within our walls, you will be safe.
We're
Within
in the
our
shadows.
walls, your needs will be met. Within our walls, life goes on. The tower will always stand. Mama.
Walker in sight. Finish it quick.
So let me stay away from that.
What was that?
I just felt like doing that, if I'm being honest. God damn, I keep doing the wrong fucking. So it's here.
That's the tourist?
I
Doesn't
remember
look so
being
tough.
here. I do remember being here. This was the first area I went through.
Quit poking around.
We won't have a problem.
Get the fuck
Leave
out
or
of here.
blow your head off.
Alright.
Like the way you walk.
So how the fuck? Actually, I do know how.
These
The,
things just keep coming.
Eyes up for more.
actually, I do know how. I do know how the fuck I. What's good, homie? Let's go. I want you dead. So yes, I have been here.
Walker in sight. Finish it.
Yeah, I have. I do remember this house. We just came in through that side when we've normally been on that side. So let me just think of another way to get in. So how?
Hey, beat it.
Walk away, you won't have a problem.
Yeah, bruh.
Quit poking around.
What happens if I go under?
You find somewhere else to be.
Final warning, asshole. Leave.
Well, there you go. No one saw me. Do you turn around or? Give me my shit back, bro. Oh, fuck it. No, dude, I need my fucking flashlight, bro. How hard is it to grab the flashlight? Bro, like, please tell me how hard it is. Open. This is very, very worn out. Bro, why does it keep making that fucking noise? What are you? Yeah, sure.
Don't kid yourself. Georgia calls the shots.
Fucking hell. Actually, it's fucking bad. Why does it fucking keep making that noise?
These things keep coming. Walker, brain it. I see you.
Oh, fuck.
People gonna be pleased when I waste you.
It's too high, bro. What the fuck? Actually, wait.
Fuck you, corpse.
Ooh. Bro, stop. How now I got him in the head. Is that a fucking axe? It is. It's a hatchet. Is it one-handed? It looks one-handed. You can use two hands if you wanted to. Oh, it's full, so it's a big boy. I don't know, but I got some shit to recycle. Yeah, I figured that's what they were talking about. That's fine, let them speak. Just that. That does not sound... Okay, whatever, I need to finish. Yeah, I'm gonna make another food item. Upgrade this now. And this I need wood scraps. Okay, of course I do. Workable metal I've got, but workable metal I'm gonna put into this. Or should I put in? Yeah, this is wood scraps. This was mostly what I need, so fuck it. I already made that. Dude, that fucking sound, bro. Just sounds weird. Okay. So we're gonna organize these motherfuckers just like that. I don't need all of those, but it helps to have them. All right. What's next?
Casey, you there? Casey, you there? Casey, you there?
So it's nothing. So all there is now is to sleep, I guess. So that tells you the locations and whatnot. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Dude, that fucking sound. Oh, okay, yes, that is also what we need to do. Put the intel up before we, This is always closing. I never close this door. It's always closed. Seriously, I wonder what the fuck that's for.
All patrols, return to the tower after 1800 herd stir through the Narrow. Reserve assault prep begins ASAP. 3 to 10 days. Hope for 10. Need fucking 10. Reserve strike immediate when Loke is known. Any day, it seems. During prep, patrol sweeps reduced to only once per day, and only through the southern bump and northwest corridor. Reserve assault troops will move through there. With reserve secured and tick infected removed, should have all routes clear in 3 weeks. Back to business. Re-tick infected. List developing. Currently at 50. Will be higher. Round up raid for immediate exile. Anyone protest, they take the walk. No time for bullshit. Tired of feeding JB's army with dissidents. Elimination, the better option. Georgia.
Sweet. That fucking sound is bothering me. Day 11. Is this Georgia?
Casey, you there?
Nothing. Alright. Actually, give me this. I'm gonna take this with me. You know? Still have my big boy here. Fire axe. Let's see what this bitch wants. This one's just a no.
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Would appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, Churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
I like how it's always meet me in the churchyard, but we never know, like, what time. We just assume. There's always two fuckers here. There it is. How that shit phase through you? Yeah, how that shit phase through you, bro? I don't know. I ain't complaining. What was that? Nothing. Okay. I like how it's easy for them to roam in, yet my little fucking cemetery bus is just like a safe haven. You get me? Alright, where this hoe at? Making me waste my stamina out here, girl. I'm here.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale, get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the Tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, I gotta take the chance.
Sounds like this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. I think you should go for it.
Thanks for the support, tourist. It helps, especially when the mind is working out so many what-ifs. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. I'm gonna gather some resources while I'm here, if I can find anything here. But again, I don't really need the giblets anyway, so. Watch the reserve have been out here this whole time. Can't get in. Could you imagine if you could like fucking square up with some walkers, bro? Just. Anyway, back to what I was here for. I'm still making that fucking noise, bro.
Casey, you there? Casey, good news. May said she would give me the key we need.
Good news? Hell, tourist. I would classify that as fucking outstanding news. No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time.
Have you found the...
Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. It's been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. barricades and optimal sight lines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while. From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly, I'm...
My bad. Just...
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly,
Let's get some story here.
I'm a little freaked out.
What's bothering you?
It's just... I'm so close to getting out of here. And the closer I get, the harder it is for me to imagine what it's going to be like out there, you know? I mean, I know it's not the same world it was before I was locked in, and I can accept that, you know? But it seems like in order to make it out there, I'm going to have to become something I'm not. Violent, ruthless, willing to hurt anyone for even looking at me sideways.
It's simple, Casey. Adapt to the violence, embrace it, or die.
Is that what you did? Huh? Or were you always the way you are? And yes, this is me freaking out a bit. But there's a big part of me that's scared to meet you face to face. I mean, look, I don't really know you, but I know what you're capable of. And frankly, it turns my stomach when I really think about it.
You'll see. I'm not scared, Casey. You just don't want to fuck with me. That's all.
Thanks for the advice. You know, I gotta hand it to you, tourist. A conversation with you is always enlightening. Even entertaining sometimes. But, well, that's about all I can handle right now. I'm gonna take a few minutes to myself. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, Mr. Bad Boy. We got some giblets in here. We're gonna put these at the bottom. Alright. So he said Bastion. Dude, that fucking sound, bro. So, that's where we're going. Bastion is up here, yeah. What's this? Elite Tower Patrol. Actually, I never checked what... Let's see if they have anything to say about Bastion, because I already slept. So... yeah, this is morning, technically, so... Oops.
Reclaim patrol spotted. Rampart. Weapon crates identified. Via Corolla. East side narrow.
That's not what I wanted to fucking
Southern
do.
bump. 421. Suppress. Via Corolla.
Bro.
Weapon crates identified. The Shallows.
And that's it. Oops. If you don't stop fucking turning that shit off, now you can turn it off. Fucking hell. I've got a lot of editing to do. I'm gonna record a whole bunch for the rest of this week. Gonna sit down and edit what I got right now. But at the moment, yeah. I gotta go to Bastion. Bastion it is. Bastion it is. Bastion it is. Yeah, I'm usually on my phone in between loading screens, so that's why you see me adjust my headset back to where it's supposed to be. Fire axe, ready to fuck people up. Just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Or, you know, left-handed whoosh, 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 whoosh. No, that's not really how that works, but. What do we got going here, boys? I don't know how the fuck that fire is raging in the middle of a fucking storm, but I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. Can I grab my... Thank you. Probably there, so... Blue is usually where... Yeah, blue's usually where to go. I'm hearing caca, motherfuckers. Wait a minute, I read something about a crash in one of the little pamphlet thingies at my workstation. Could it be that crash? Yeah, since the crash in the house, I don't know what the fuck kind of crash they were talking about, but... Bindings. Nah. Wait, I just realized. Meet me where the jazzmen play. Where do the jazzmen play? This is... They said something about a clue. Did I drop it? No, it probably went into my... No, it went into my notes, didn't it? Right, if I do, codes. Yeah, jazzmen safe. Okay, cool, so... So this is where the clue was for whatever the fuck this is. Ooh. Ouch. Alright, well, I got some shitty band-aids here. Each of them do 40, so let me do 2 of them. Alright, well. Clearly this is not what I need to, where I need to go, so... So yes, I did get a clue from... We're gonna go through here. Then make the left. Yeah, well, I see it. This is definitely, territory, to say the least. Yeah, I see it. Tell, but there's nobody outside. Yeah, you would expect someone, or at least a squad, to be outside. Shoe doesn't matter. Where the fuck is everybody?
You made it. I didn't doubt that. You made it.
Hey, I'll get to you in a second. Shut up, bro. I'm in the middle of trying to loot. Good, alright, JB. What the fuck you gotta say to me?
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one. through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch, holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You've piqued my interest.
Yeah,
Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you, most sincerely, for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives. Reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us. Forcing people to focus solely on survival, it's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused. Politely. No one was gonna dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
I just cracked my neck. My bad.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Tripp was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Tripp was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaimed to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put two and two together.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
Could you kill him right now? If I like pulled out a gun real quick and fucking blasted him, could I? Or would that like fuck up the story and shit? Box of razors, I can't cause I'm full right now. So this is what I came for, and I guess that's it. We're done here, literally.
I heard Mama say, like on her deathbed.
We finally meet, tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Sorry to disappoint, lady. Good thing I'm not too concerned about what you think of me.
You should be, fool. Your life may depend on it. I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
He's all yours. I won't stop you.
This is where you come in, Big Shot. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
I mean, I am game for
I'm
anything.
game for anything, as long as the offer suits me. What do you want from me?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
That's funny, I was literally just thinking, what happens if you kill him? I wonder, is he gonna be gone or is he gonna be ready? He's probably gonna be gone. If we're being honest with ourselves. Oh.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Do I warn him?
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conversation. For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this. Put your...
I just felt like letting him talk a little bit before I... That's interesting that you can hear them. That when you point a weapon at them, they're like, they slowly start to get hostile.
Did you take care of that fool?
Without that loudmouth JB blathering over the airwaves.
You won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From
I
this
could kill you
point
right
on,
now.
just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
Just another lost soul. Don't hang around too long.
Clearly. That's funny. I was literally thinking that just as I was leaving. I was like, what's stopping? What's the game stopping me from pulling out the weapon and killing him right now? Just like how what's stopping me from killing Georgia right then and there.
Laundress. What a waste.
If I had the skill to take everyone out, like I said, what's stopping the game from, you know? There were no walkers anywhere in sight, which was surprising if I'm being honest with myself. I expected there to be some walkers at least. Ooh, yes, I need wood scraps. This is where we need to go. This is the way out. Okay, before we go out. I wonder what would have happened, like if I had let him finish talking. Would he have if I let him finish talking and he actually left, what would have happened if I walked out? Would I have been like, oh, when I went back up there he was gone? Or would I have just been like, nah, I decided not to kill him? I don't know, but which is funny because I technically didn't even need to kill him, because like I said, you know what I just realized? She made me kill him instead of saying, move out of the way, we've got this, we know he's in there. She said, no, I want you to do it. Sure, like she said, consider this a way for her to quote unquote forgive all the fuckery I've done, for the roach that I've been, in her words. But I feel like what I just did, you know, that's if they implemented it. If they didn't, that's fine, and I'm just overreaching. But I feel like that's the game's way of saying choose a side. Right? So what I mean by that is, now that I just killed JB, he's the leader of the Reclaimed. So now what happens if I find other Reclaimed in the world? Are they instantly hostile towards me because they know that I killed JB because obviously she made me do it? Or is it just like, you know, hey, choose a side, and then, you know, but I feel like that's the game's way of saying choose a side. Right? If I told the Reclaimed, yo, JB, you should get out of here, bro. They're everywhere. The tower might have been hostile towards me just now. I'm surprised she didn't say that the tower will now be an ally of mine. She did say that they will be an ally of mine once we get to the reserve. Not any time before. I might as well do it while I'm here. Alright, so I get to go get that. What do you got to say to me?
Tourist, thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Maybe not. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you would be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Ambra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Ambra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck, and I hope you find what you're searching for. May.
It's nighttime, so morning, day 12. Let's get it. I haven't really used much weapons, and I feel like I'm nearing the end of the game. What's funny is that I know damn well I didn't really need to sleep yet. I need to piece this together first. Yeah, I should have pieced this together first, because now I gotta talk to him and be like, hey, bro. Yeah.
Casey, come in.
Hey, tourist. We have to move quick on this last repair, but it's best to do it under cover of darkness.
Yeah, see?
Just get some rest and reach out when the sun's gone down.
Yeah, see? I was right. Oops. I was right. I should have just done that first. I forgot about that. But for me, that is fine because I'm gonna use this time to collect some supplies, aka go to one of these locations. Actually, I probably should have. Nah, fuck it. We're just gonna go to some old location. Let's go to a place we've never been before. We haven't been to Old Town in a while. It's a weapons crate. Weapons crate. That's a death squad. Yeah, let's listen to the radio real quick. I fucking knew it, bro. I was like, once I slept, I knew I should have fucking. So that's not necessarily another day wasted, but it could have most definitely progressed the story a lot more. So whatever. That's actually no. I need this. What am I doing? I keep forgetting the wrong way.
Southern Bump, 717. Sweep, The Shallows. Eastside Narrow, 717. Agitate, Bywater. Reclaim Patrol spotted, Old Town. Reclaimed Heavy storming, Via Corolla. Southern Bump, 717. Sweep, Rampart.
And that's it. Alrighty then. I've had my axe here for a while now. Yeah, so now we know. Reclaim Death Squad. Tower Death Squad. I wonder what those mean. Avoid them or... It's a weapons cache. Weapons cache again. This is the last day for the weapons cache. Fuck it, we're going to the ward. Haven't been to the ward in a while.
That's the tourist?
Yeah, that's the tourist.
Doesn't look so tough.
Get the fuck out of here!
Alright, I will. I just gotta point it in her direction if she's dead.
Get the fuck!
People.
This shit just fucking straight up blew up. What's the weapons cache? Sure, I'll take it. It's a worn 40. That's fine. I don't mind using my bullets. That should be out, right? Yeah.